Hey, so if you were with us in the summit, the Long COVID and MECFS Holistic Healing Summit, you may have been able to watch Peter Clayton's my interview with him on the ARC microcurrent device. And I love microcurrent. I've actually been getting microcurrent for my face done for years and years and years and years because it's totally safe and it rocks. And I, when I heard from Dr. Tina Pierce, who is also amazing and who is also from the summit, that she's been using the microcurrent device with her long COVID and MECFS patients, I hopped on that. I got in touch with Peter right away, and because I had never heard of this before. So I actually am going to be getting one for myself to try it out so that I can let you know maybe what my experience has been, and so that hopefully it might help you out too if you're interested in it. Now, the device is super safe. It's easy to use, all from what I understand. In the US, the device for humans is not available. But I did run across lots of different people saying that they used the ArcEquine device, which is for horses, and it works perfectly on humans as well. So I actually ordered the ArcEquine a couple of days ago, and it should be here pretty soon. And I'll tell you real quickly why I'm using it for myself. So I got over MECFS that I had severely for 8 years plus when I was in my 20s. And then I got long COVID, and I was able to heal from that in under a year because I have been coaching people actually for the past 20 years since I had MECFS about how to heal and what that journey entails. So I followed my own program, and I actually now have an online course for it, inspired by my experience and realizing that there are so many people out there that are running into this, and it's a crazy illness. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this for myself is because I've had what I have come to label weather-dependent fibromyalgia, and I've had it ever since I can remember. And it means that I have days where I am absolutely Wonder Woman, and I'm super psyched about being alive and doing everything that I'm doing. And I can wake up and do an intensive advanced yoga class for an hour and a half, and then do a high intensity physical training that gets you really super sweaty and doing pull-ups and chin-ups and all that kind of stuff. And then I can work for the rest of the day and be really happy and just and clear and focused, and I can do that all day long. I can do that sometimes for weeks. But if there's any weather on the way, or if we're experiencing certain types of weather, I can go from a Wonder Woman day to a I can't move basically day. Like my muscles don't work, a lot of pain, can't get up off the sofa, don't care, don't want to, nothing is good in the world. And in Wonder Woman days, it's like everything is good in the world, and can't think, and tons of other weird difficult symptoms. And it has a huge impact on my life. And actually the reason that I finally came to realize that the symptoms were weather dependent was because I lived in LA for many years, and while I was there I had mostly Wonder Woman days. And then I moved back to the Southeast. So I'm in South Carolina, North Carolina. right there on the border. And we have, I mean, kind of crazy weather is happening everywhere, but one of our weathermen here said that we have, specifically where I live, one of the most intense weather happenings, or whatever you want to say, of anywhere in the world. So yay that I chose to live here. So now my weather days are much more intense and much more often. And it, you know, as far as quality of life, it's not fun. And as far as my livelihood and all those things, I have to plan around the weather, basically. So my hope is with the microcurrent unit, because what the microcurrent does is it actually kind of inspires your cells to create ATP, and that's the way that your body creates energy, really, is the ATP. And it also reduces inflammation. And there have been tons of people who have experienced this, really positive results with this, some of them with long COVID, some of them with ME/CFS, some of them with fibromyalgia, with these other strange kinds of illnesses. And it's not that it cures it, it doesn't, but it helps the body to kind of manage it. So yeah, that's my hope, is that with this experiment, and I'm going to, do it day by day. I'm going to let you know kind of how it's going for me and what I'm noticing. And I also have a link down below where you can get an ArcEquine unit if you're interested in it. And I also have a how-to. I will have a how-to video, how to use it if you're interested in it.